Hey, welcome to TJ's room.
Hey, how's it going?
Got another beer review, yeah! Today we're going to be drinking the Double Dog IPA from Flying Dog Brewery. Great beer. Me and TJ had thoroughly explored it the other night, and it was awesome.
Yeah. Well, I didn't mean to cut you off, man, but I was going to say it's a really powerful or strong beer.
Well, I think the problem is it tastes so good.
It does.
It would be one thing if it was like really gross and it was like 13% alcohol by volume and you're sitting there just doing baby sips because the flavor's bad. No, you're taking an actual like drink because it tastes good. I think that's what's the poison about it.
Well, definitely. And, you know, as you guys are about to see when we go on to review the beer. But yeah, for the heads up, when I was saying it's a very strong beer, I meant to say that it's at about 11.5% alcohol as a double IPA. And yeah, that's really strong. It doesn't take too many of these guys to get you drunk, to be quite honest. It really doesn't. But,
and you know, we like a little bit heavier dose of alcohol in our beers to begin with, so that's already going to be a couple points ahead just because when we're drinking beer, we don't like to mess around.
Yeah.
You can mess around with the 4.7s and all that.
Yeah.
That's fine. But, okay, so let's get our nose into it.
Yeah, you ready to try it out?
Malty.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost got, I don't know how many farms you ever been on. Have you ever been, like, in a silage bin?
Yeah.
You know what, like, corn silage or, like, hay I get silage smell from it. Like,
Silage.
grainage.
Okay.
Grain, silage. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I know exactly what you mean.
Or, wheat or, barley silage.
You can smell a little, like, barley / wheatiness to it.
Like, you get that dust in the air and you can smell it and
Yeah.
things like that.
It's kind of subtle for me, at least, but I can definitely smell it.
Yeah.
Very malty. A little sweet too.
Slightly.
Yeah. Kind of has like a citrus-like smell to it too, and that's pretty characteristic of IPAs. I mean, we talked about this before, like several times.
But there's no hops. There's nothing harsh or. I would say for all the IPAs we've nosed, pretty typical down the IPA line.
Yeah, it's pretty like basic smell for most IPAs. Doesn't really stand out a lot, but it has a decent smell overall. Yeah.
So let's go into the taste.
Yeah, try it out.
Awesome blast of hops.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of hops, you're a fan of this beer. Now, in that hops, oddly enough, you get that hoppy, almost piney taste. You know what I'm saying? It kind of tastes like pine smells or whatever. Maybe a vegetal like I want to say grass almost.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, green. Yeah, green flavor.
There you go. And that probably has something to do with the hops, maybe, like the types of hops that they use for this. Overall, really good taste.
See, that's what I was saying is the problem. It's not the alcohol by volume; it's the flavor.
Yeah, like honestly, you can't even taste the alcohol.
No, you don't have a problem. Like really, like you'll be done with that bottle before you know it.
Yeah,
you'll be reaching for the next one, and that's what gets you in trouble.
For sure, it can easily catch up on you.
So, this is my biggest beef with it. Much as we're talking about how great the beer is, I think $14 a 6-pack kind of expensive.
Yeah, so for the heads up, it is kind of a pricey beer. It's a specialty beer that Flying Dog makes. And yeah, we recently paid for it for $14 for a 6-pack.
I think this one would be a very good one for a meal at a bar. If they're serving this at a bar and you're getting like steak or seafood,
Yeah.
this would go well with it, like a one-time drink.
Or, yeah, exactly. If you're trying to buy, like, just one drink that has a decent amount of alcohol in it, that's going to give you a good buzz.
Good flavor.
So you're not going to drink a whole lot to get that buzz. I think this would be a good thing to try out.
And honestly, if you really want to... me and TJ talked about the math and everything, and we were talking about how these higher alcohol content beers are a little bit more pricier, but in the long run, when it comes down to alcohol by volume, you're actually saving money.
I don't know if $14 is going to be the all-around price for this type of beer. That's just how much we paid for it. It could be different.
Certainly.
If I had to guess, though, probably it'd still be around like
12 to
14, $15. Yeah, somewhere within that price range.
Because I'm just saying to throw another $1 and get a case of Lion's Head.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just kind of on that line. But.
Yeah, I hear you out.
But a great beer to sit here and try, or to throw in a mix of 6, or even if you're hanging out with beer drinkers, like actual people who enjoy beer, and you guys are willing to throw down the money, excellent beer to get for you and your friends. I'm going to give it a 7.5. I think I want to go 8. I want to really go 8, but I think taste-wise, flavor-wise, is an 8 for me, but when you throw in the price, I have to go 7.5. I think $14 is kind of steep.
I'll probably give it an 8.5.
Okay,
Yeah,
I agree with you on certain parts, but I think 14.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, I think if somebody's going to try to, like, if somebody really wants to try out this beer or has interest in it, I don't think money would be too much of an issue for that type of person.
Do they make bombers of this?
I don't know. That's actually a really good question.
If they don't, they should.
Yeah, they probably should. But yeah, the price for this is definitely a little too steep. But I don't know. I think the taste of the beer and the fact that it's so smooth, considering how strong it is, that's really what influences my decision. So
totally agree with you on those parts, though.
Yeah.
I really, really do.
Yeah.
I like the beer too. I'm a big fan of this beer.
So I'm gonna stick. Yeah, I hear you. I'm gonna stick with 8.5.
That's good. That's good. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to rate this. Big thumbs up. This was a great beer. I know a lot of people are probably gonna dog me for giving it such a low score because of the price. You don't buy the beer for the price. You buy it because of flavor. Yes, I understand that, but
we have two contrasting scores right here, so
and I think they work well together. So.
Exactly, definitely.
I mean, like I said, I don't hate the beer. I am actually a big fan of this beer. Also, maybe you love all Flying Dog. I know that we did a variety pack that was mediocre, but we've had other ones and stuff, and we're probably gonna do. We are definitely gonna do more Flying Dog brews. So what you're gonna want to do is go to the Facebook and tell us what you think of Flying Dog in general. Also, subscribe, because like I said, we got another beer review coming up.
Yep.
You're going to check that out, too. Like it, big thumbs up, rate, comment, subscribe, and as always, peace be with you.
Later on.